Hey, I'm Tyler.
And I'm Katie. You're listening to Not-Stalgia, where we take a little vision quest into your childhood. Sometimes it's a good trip, most times it's a bad trip.
So, before we start this week, Kate, I want to play you this call that we got.
Hi, Katie, you're not alone. Growing up, I didn't have cable either, but I'm an 80s kid, so my family didn't get cable until I was 14, and they only had it for a year. But did you know some of the TV shows, Rugrats, Ren and Stimpy, were actually shown on network television at some point during the 90s? And I got to see some of them, but for me, I wasn't a fan. The only one that I kind of liked was Ren and Stimpy, but not really because I couldn't understand what they were saying. But I did like Stimpy because he was funny. Two of my favorite TV shows from the 90s is Beakman's World and Science Court. Check those out. I think you might like them, Katie.
All right, so that was Vegan Vintage Geek. And first of all, when I first heard that call, and she said that they used to air the Nick shows on broadcast television. I was like, I don't remember that, but I looked it up and it's definitely true. Sorry that I doubted you, Vegan Vintage Geek.
Yeah.
There's a block on CBS called Nick on CBS that ran for 3 to 4 hours on Saturday mornings from September 16th, 2000 to September 9th, 2006. So that was a thing, and they would do exactly what she just described. I just have no recollection of that. I guess because I had regular Nick. Why would I need to watch the Nick on CBS block? Anyway, the two shows that you mentioned there, Science Court and Beakman's World, we are going to do those. We're going to start with Science Court this week. We'll do Beakman's World next week. And this is going to start us on a little science TV show tangent, a little mini series of science-themed Not-Stalgias. We're going to start with Science Court this week because I never heard of this show. Have you ever heard of this?
I've never heard of it.
So, Science Court was created by Tom Snyder. It ran on ABC's morning block, which during this time was called Disney's One Saturday Morning, from September 13th, 1997 to January 22nd, 2000. It's a little confusing, though, because it was called Science Court in Season 1, and then they changed the name in Season 2, and for the final Season 3, to Squigglevision. You might remember when we did Ed, Edd n Eddy, which was like our third or fourth episode, or second even. It was really early. We talked about how all the characters had that kind of weird look, and we got some comments on Facebook and on Instagram of people telling us it's called Squigglevision. So Squigglevision is the name of this animation style, but it was also the name of this show after season 1.
Way to confuse us.
Does it make any sense? Yeah, I'm really confused. Yeah. They made 3 seasons, 29 episodes. The reasons I think you're going to like it, it's basically from what I've heard, I haven't watched it yet, a court-themed television show for children.
I do love courtroom shows.
I believe they have to prove scientific ideas. So, we're going to watch Season 1, Episode 9, Electric Current, and I think there's going to be, someone arguing to a judge something about electric current. I think you're going to like it because of the science and because Paula Poundstone is the judge. And
my God, no.
I know you love Paula Poundstone.
Oh my God, I love Paula Poundstone. Oh my God, I just love her
what's
so
it called?
much. Oh my God, wait, don't tell me.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
So you might be into this.
I'm so excited.
Let's find out.
So, you see, Mary, the ping-pong trophy is rightfully still mine.
But you lost, Mr. Richmond. I beat you.
I was injured. That doesn't count as a loss. My thumb was badly bruised.
But you play ping pong with your right hand.
Well, yes, that's true, but...
I just think you're a bad loser.
Nonsense. I'm an excellent loser.
Then give me the ping pong trophy.
No, not until we have a rematch.
This is every man ever. I was injured. I did not lose.
What do you think of the animation?
It's very wiggly. What is the voice this guy is doing? No, it's homemade. Yeah, that's right, Mary. Girl power. What am I looking at? There doesn't seem to be a lot of, plot. I like that this dog's name is Wedgwood. I don't know if I like the quality of this animation. Look at its mouth.
Yeah.
Look at his mouth. It's just wiggling.
It's not wiggling. It's squiggling.
I'm just confused about a lot of this, but I kind of like it, but I don't know. Good old Doug Savage, science court attorney. That man has a fish-themed tie, which I feel like you would love. I don't know if I like how wiggly this is.
It's too wiggly.
It is. Could they have made it not wiggly? Would it have been harder?
The whole point. Everybody just sounds really bored, and I think that's a choice, but it's funny.
I can't decide if it's a choice or not.
Yeah.
What an ambulance chaser this Doug Savage is. I'm here to say that this is very soothing, but like almost too soothing. What is that? Is this kid like an expert witness with a projector?
I think so.
Ugh, this is dreadful. I like that it's a real kid, but like also not. Kind of makes me think of like Peanuts.
Yeah. She sounds kind of like Sally Brown.
Yeah. Who is Miss Crimple? All these people look vaguely like fish. What's the crime here? I feel like there's no crime.
Somebody was trespassing. That's a crime. Even though they didn't steal the ping pong trophy.
Is stenographer Fred okay? This is really disturbing. Oh no.
There's Paula Poundstone.
I wish she sounded more like Paula Poundstone.
She is Paula Poundstone.
I know, but I want her to sound more Poundstone-y. Who's this, Michael Flynn? They're gonna sentence her to death. This is the fastest moving courtroom drama I've ever seen. Who are these kids running the courtroom?
They both have expert, like, kids witnesses. It's really weird.
I'm confused by this. How old is Tim? Is Tim in, like, 3rd grade? Let's just fire the special prosecutor.
I guess Paula Poundstone's voice became more crazier
Poundstone-y.
as she aged.
Julie Bean!
Jelly Bean.
Oh my god, that's that child from
Yeah.
earlier. She is not a doctor. What's happening here? Oh, are we supposed to be the courtside commentators? I think that might be
Oh, I think you're right.
the breakdown.
Because we keep having someone say, courtside commentators, what do you think about this? And then nothing happens.
Are we supposed to like be thinking
It's
right
probably us.
now? Like Dora the Explorer?
Kind of.
Okay.
But before Dora the Explorer.
Who is Tim? Is he her child? Her ward? Ugh. Why does Professor Parsons look so sweaty? God, he's whipping out his galvanometer. He's got a very narrow face. What's happening here? Man, who's this Johnny Cochran kid?
Electric current doesn't fit, you must acquit.
Oh my god, are they gonna sing? What? What?
Doing a song. It's like an electrical current song.
So we spent 23 minutes to know that some things conduct electricity, some things do not.
Yeah. What do you predict? They're telling us to predict about the verdict.
I think I Am Rich is gonna go to jail forever. You're gonna impeach him.
He's not the one that's on
Lock
trial.
him up. Lock him up. He's a crook.
And as punishment for Mary's awful crime, we are asking that she be banned from ever playing ping pong again.
Ever?
Ever.
Okay.
Okay, we're back.
We're back.
So you had 2 people, I Am Richmond, and what was the other girl's name?
Mary Murray.
Mary Murray. Hers is not as funny. We found them at the beginning of the episode after a ping pong match, and she won and wanted the trophy from him.
And he would not give it up.
He didn't-
In the style of all rich jerks. It was like, oh, my finger hurt. We have to have a rematch.
So they also sort of have this conversation about his security system, which is a wire that runs around his property, and when it's tripped, when the wire is broken by an intruder, a light in his bedroom turns off. So, he knows there's an intruder. So, later that night, his alarm, the light turns off, and he thinks that Mary has broken in to try to steal his trophy. And so he tries her in science court. And what we find out, thanks to Timmy, who's a little tiny kid who,
Child.
for some reason, works.
Legal assistant.
He works for the
I'm not sure
defense
what he is.
attorney for some reason. Yeah, it was unclear. He realizes that the alarm had been broken at one point, that the wire, and Richmond had repaired it with
Something that didn't
his dog's
conduct
leash.
electricity.
And because it was made of aluminum and rubber, it was not a conductor, and therefore the alarm was tripped the entire time. So Mary was found innocent. What'd you think of this, Kate?
I mean, it was okay. Like, I don't know. I think the voice acting sort of left me sad.
Why?
I don't know.
What about it?
So I wish Paula Poundstone sounded Paula Poundstonier.
Uh-huh.
Like, not that she did a bad job.
I think she's just
I
a
think
bit
she
younger.
was the most vibrant of all the voice actors. But
Okay.
the voice acting, everyone just sounded really bored, and I don't know if that was a choice.
I think it was. I actually kind of liked it. The voice acting was extremely low key and
it was very low key,
amateurish, but I think it's by design.
I guess I don't know.
It's because one of the things we've found is a problem you and I have agreed on
True.
many of these shows is this crazy loud, obnoxious voice acting on many of these shows, and
True.
these people, almost, I think every single one of them sounded just
They're
like
pretty low-key.
themselves, especially the ones who we know, like Paula Poundstone.
The kids all sounded like they were
Yeah,
in
they
the
were
Charlie Brown
yeah.
Christmas special, though. They were like, "Dad, the stuff got connected."
Yeah,
like
they sounded great.
it was okay.
I like the voice acting. The
It was
animation
very squiggly.
is really
It was
low key.
like too squiggly.
I
though.
think the squiggliness is to compensate for the fact that the show has very minimal animation.
yeah,
People
there's
don't
really not a lot
move
going
much.
on.
They're pretty much still the whole time you're looking at
Mm-hmm.
them, except for a very occasional movements. And I think without the squiggles, it would look
pretty boring.
really boring. And I think that's why that's there. That's my guess. I don't know. I kind of liked it. I mean, I definitely
thought it was okay.
could
It
have
was
seen myself
definitely
liking this as a kid.
I liked
because
that.
it was educational, but not in an obnoxious way. Where it didn't hit you over the head. I mean, it kind of did.
It definitely did.
They
There were,
repeated
like,
the
some-
point a lot.
Oh, and then they sang. That was a little bit of a weird choice.
and they weren't very good at it.
Yeah, it was like
They weren't very good singers.
conducted.
But
It was a lot.
I thought it was clever the way that the science was a key part of the trial,
I
which
like that.
I assume is true in every single episode. It wasn't just like, here's an episode about electric current. There was a story, and that story revolved around electric current, but was also its own story with the ping pong and all that. I thought it was kind of funny.
They're probably going to try Mary civilly now, though.
Anyway, I liked it. Would you? How many splats would you give it?
I don't know, like maybe 2.
I don't know what that means.
Me neither.
All right, so find us online. You can email us. You can send us calls on Anchor. Thank you to Vegan Vintage Geek for the recommendation. We are going to do your other recommendation of Beekman's World next week. You can find us on our website, Not-Stalgia.org. You can email us, notstalgia@aol.com. Go on the Anchor app. Leave us a voicemail. Find us on social media. Whatever. Thanks.
See ya.
Next week on Not-Stalgia, Beekman's World.